Hello and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be about our experiences on a 3-day trip to Edinburgh. Enjoy. We took the mega bus from Glasgow, which only took an hour and 15 minutes. The first stop was the National Museum. The admission to the museum is free and you can easily spend hours here. Collections include the natural history, Scottish history, and when we were there was a COVID vaccine exhibition. The building itself was massive. Across a number of floors you could easily get lost, hence why we could spend hours here. The next stop was Kirkyard, which now holds an indoor market with stalls from artists from the local area. Checked into our hotel and we needed a wee coffee. We stayed at the Premier Inn, which was only about £60 per night, but this didn't include breakfast. For dinner we tried Free Blind Mice, which is located just off of the Royal Mile, and the pizzas were amazing. After dinner we sampled a ghost tour. Our tour guide was very engaging and explained Edinburgh's grisly past. The tour itself lasted an hour and a half, leading us through some of Edinburgh's most haunted locations. Unfortunately, we didn't witness any paranormal activity, but we had fun nonetheless. We then ventured to the Grassmarket area to sample the local nightlife. There are many pubs here, offering a wide range of drinks and live music. However, it can be very expensive, so make sure you've got lots of cash on you. After our lovely breakfast at the Copper Still, we walked up the Royal Mile to St Giles Cathedral. The cathedral is free to enter and certainly worthwhile stop. The inside architecture and stained glass windows are simply stunning. No trip to Edinburgh is complete without visiting the castle. We didn't go in as it was fully booked, but we were able to walk around outside. Booking is a must, but it will set you back £29 for entry. The castle sits on a volcanic plug and can be seen for miles, and every day the cannon goes off signalling the time of 1 o'clock. Just a 20-minute walk from the city centre lies Dine village. A once thriving grain milling village is now a hotbed for tourists and TikTokers alike. The village is picturesque and you wouldn't believe it was in the middle of the city. A break from the hustle and bustle, take time here to relax and check out the views. Looking for stunning views from above the city, then take a walk up Calton Hill. This UNESCO World Heritage Site contains many structures, including the National Monument. Calton Hill looks over the city and wider metropolitan area. A number of events are held here each year, including the Beltane and Samhain fire festivals. The Scottish Parliament building is also free to visit, and you can even go into the chamber. Just 5 minutes from the Parliament building is the Museum of Edinburgh. This is free to visit and has a number of interesting collections. Ending our night, we decided to eat at the Hard Rock Cafe before visiting some pubs along the Royal Mile. We had hoped for some live music, however, it had stopped by the time we had arrived. After our Witherspoon's breakfast, we took a walk round Greyfriars Kirkyard. Greyfriars is famous for the story of a terrier called Bobby, who waited by the graveside of his owner for 14 years. The Kirkyard is known as one of Edinburgh's most haunted places, the Mackenzie poltergeist being the most benevolent. Interestingly, some of the graves hold resemblance to some of the characters from the Harry Potter series. It is said that J.K. Rowling took inspiration when writing the books. Can you find all 8? The picturesque Victoria Street was the inspiration for Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter books. Try Canoops for a luxurious hot chocolate. You may think that Edinburgh is expensive, however, there are lots of free things to do. The Writers' Museum celebrates the works of 3 of Scotland's most well-known writers, Robert Louis Stevenson, Robert Burns and Walter Scott. Across the road is the Museum on the Mound, which contains £1 million in notes on display. The Museum of Childhood is another free to visit attraction in the city. The collection includes around 60,000 objects dedicated to toys and items from across the decades. Stretching 1 mile from Holyrood Palace to Edinburgh Castle, the Royal Mile is home to many shops, bars and restaurants. This iconic street makes a great base for any Edinburgh stay. Make sure that Edinburgh is next on your list of places to visit. We had a great time experiencing Scotland's capital city. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next adventure.